There we go. Let's go. King of the Sea, day 2, first match, guys. Oh shit, I forgot to enable a couple of things. I will do that on the go. Let's see about the deployment here. I forgot about 2 things. Then, PANEU go as Kremlin and Yamato, Des Moines, Hindenburg, Nevsky, Petropavlov, Stalingrad, so plenty of different cruises, and double submerged. Double submerged also for IRN, but they go for Salem, double Venezia, Petropavlov, Stalingrad, Republik, and Yamato. Okay, so different comp when it comes to cruisers and battleships. There we go. So you can have the lineups. So the destroyer wise, it is basically the same. Cruiser wise, PANEU has more radars and more long range radars. They have 1, 2, 3 Russian radars against 2. They have a Des Moines against a Salem. But IRN has a better kiting and flanking comp with double Venezia against 1 Hindenburg only. But they both have a Yamato, but PANEU goes for a Kremlin while IRN goes for a Republik. They both have overmatching capacities, but Kremlin is far more tanky than Republik. So what is that early shot? Is that a restart or what? I see a lot of early shots. Okay, IRN is sending 1 submerged straight to the middle, while the rest of the fleet is splitting quite evenly, I would say. Look at that. They are sending 1 submerged and 2 Venezias and 1 Republik to the A flank, while Salem, Petropavlovsk, and this Yamato are going towards C. The Stalingrad and the Stalingrad is staying in the middle-ish, basically. Oh, good hits on the PANEU Stalingrad here. PANEU sending 1 submerged Petropavlovsk and this Nevsky and Yamato towards A flank, while the rest of them is going towards C, and this Stalingrad is doing the same thing as this Stalingrad here. Basically, they are both teams are leaving 1 Stalingrad in central position for to radar the mid section of the map. And I mean, besides sending the submerged straight to B, the 2 teams, as you can see, they're playing in a very similar way, in the sense that they are splitting evenly, leaving 1 Stalingrad each in the center of the map. But as I said, the big difference is that IRN has sent this submerged here into to B. Now he's radar, I guess, because he's just leaving. I'm not sure if he's radar by this well, let me just check. No, they cannot see him. PANEU cannot see these submerged yet, but they have both this Des Moines and this Stalingrad in range to actually radar if needed. So we will see. This guy has to be very careful about how he actually goes, how he actually approaches the cap. In the meantime, PANEU managed to snatch C cap with this submerged here. On this side, this submerged ate a torpedo from the IRN submerged. Submerged torpedoes are very stealthy. This Nevsky might eat another one. Yeah, he might eat this torpedo here if he's not fast enough to dodge. Oof, very close. Very well done. Very well done. This Venezia also took some damage, I guess. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it was just raw damage. Okay. So very interesting approach. PANEU sent two radars here, this Des Moines and this Stalingrad, in a very static position, as you can see, hugging islands, while IRN is using its radars in a much more open water, let's say. They are not sending cruisers really close to islands, and this is a different approach. I mean, this approach is viable because there are no carriers and no AP bombers. Otherwise, this would be suicidal. But as we said already, in King of the Sea there are no carriers, and this provides a lot of different ways of playing the ships instead of just a single fixed and constant gameplay. For now, HP bars are pretty similar. The big difference is that PANEU has the control of CCAP, and they cannot really lose the control of the CCAP unless this submerge just rotates from B to C. This Yamato might eat a couple of torpedoes. 1, 2, 3 torpedoes. Oof, okay. That was a broken engine and flooding, so he is forced to repair. And now he is gonna be spammed by the Hindenburg, I guess, that is using the spotter plane. So this Yamato is under quite a bit of pressure now. In the meantime, Somers, this guy managed to snatch A. So now PANEU has the control of 2 caps, A and C, and Iran has the destroyers very far away from both caps. So we already saw Iran going for this kind of tactic of giving the early point advantage to the enemy team with, BTTW it was, if I'm not mistaken. They gave the point advantage for the first half of the match, and then they just went for the kills and eventually for the caps. But this is a very risky approach, because if you are not able to get the kills and to push in the right moment and with the correct speed, this is gonna backfire you very heavily. So right now, as you can see, they are already 200 points behind, and this is, I mean, they are trading well. As you can see, Iran has more. Sorry, they are not trading well. I just potatoed. Iran is the red. Shit. Okay, I just realized that this is no. Yeah, this is the correct overlay. Well done, Octo. First fuck up. Okay, now it should be correct. So Iran is the red team and PANEU is the green one. So it should be displayed correctly. This Republic is about to hit 1, 2, 3 torpedoes, and she's almost dead. So submerged torpedoes are crippling down the Iran BBs. Both this Yamato and this Republic ate a ton of torpedoes, and yeah, they are applying some pressure on this Nevsky. But honestly, if this guy just goes inside the submerged smoke, and stop shooting, he can go dark easily, because on this side, Iran doesn't have a single radar ship. So if this guy wants, he can go stealth whenever he wants, honestly. So I don't know. Iran has now 300 points to claw back. So they need to do something. They need to stop the point income of PANEU somehow. I guess this submerge here is about to contest C. But once again, Iran has given up the point advantage, but they are also losing on HP. So when you when you give up your point and lead, you want to trade with HP, but they didn't. So I'm not sure here. Can Iran make an astonishing move? Sorry. Can they make an astonishing move and try to stop the point income of PANEU on time or not? Let's see if this Des Moines eats some torpedoes. This seems quite good. Yeah. Can he two? No, only one. So he's fine for now. Yeah, now this Yamato is forced to push because it's the only healthy-ish BB that is left for Iran, because this Republic has been under a lot of pressure. So, and this Stalingrad is still full HP, and he's now pushing. So this is the pushing moment for Iran. Apparently, this Somers is dead. He's gonna eat torpedoes. This is the first kill of the match, and it is for PANEU. So here, I mean, this Summers was, I mean, on a suicidal mission against double radar and a healthy Summers as well. So he never stood a chance here, I guess, in my opinion, because he was sent here to try to stop the A cap, but instead the only thing that he achieved was just dying. So questionable decision here to send a lonely destroyer into A so far from the two support cruisers with no radars. Questionable move in my opinion. But in the meantime, Summers and the IRN managed to get C, but as you can see, they have 500 points to claw back, and they have, I mean, they managed to almost even the HP bars, but oof, wow, what a shot here. What a shot between the islands. Well done to the IRN Republic. Very well done. Nice shot here. They get rid of the Des Moines now. Sorry, I have a little bit of a rusty voice. And this frees up, I mean, this opens the things for this Petropavlovsk a little bit more, because he now has to worry about only this Stalingrad here and this Kremlin here if he wants to push. But they're gonna lose the Yamato in return. So they basically traded a Des Moines for a Yamato and a cap. So it was, I mean, they had to do that. They didn't have any option left. But IRN lost too much. They lost way too much HP in the first phase of the match, in my opinion, and they gave up so many points because now they don't have the time. They don't have the time to do to actually put into work their push, because now PANEU has some very solid positions. It is very hard to actually dislodge this Stalingrad from this position. It is hard to deal with this Kremlin. You can spam him with HE for, I mean, all day long with Petropavlovsk and Selim. It is still gonna take quite a bit of time for them to gun down the Kremlin. This Republic might even go down in the meantime. This Petropavlovsk is now settled in around this island, and good luck with the Venezia getting that close to be able to kill the Petropavlovsk. This Venezia is giving also broadside to this Petropavlovsk. He ate a bunch of citadels. He might even eat more. No, he's fine. This Petropavlovsk, for some reasons, didn't stay where he was, but he decided to leave. I don't understand why this guy left his position, because now he's pretty much exposed to the Venezia focus fire. I mean, if he stayed here and just dodged the torpedoes, the slow Venezia torpedoes, he would have had an easier time actually surviving, because right now, by staying nosing, right now he's in danger. Wow. Also, this Stalingrad from the other side of the map shoots at him, and oof, he is left with 199 HP. Kremlin goes down. Wow, I assume he ate some torpedoes from the Summers. Okay, is this a comeback from IRN? There goes the Petropavlovsk. Okay. But this Stalingrad is never gonna make it. No way this guy is gonna make it. So IRN is doing its best job to actually apply as much pressure as they can, but as I said, it is a little bit too late, and as I said, they lost way too many HP in the first moment of this match. They might get this Stalingrad in return, yep, but they lost the Republic as well, that 8 torpedoes. So it is 4 against 4, okay, still. But as you can see, the point difference, it is huge, and it is heavily in favor of PANEU. Heavily in favor of PANEU. Even if, I mean, there is no way IRN can get into A on time. So PANEU, even if they lose B, as long as nobody dies, they are more than fine. They can just run away to the edge of the map, and it will be still a win for them. Plus the fact that Iran doesn't have any radar in range to actually radar these Somers. It is, I mean, they have Petropavlos, but Petropavlos radar is very short range, so short duration. Well done to these Somers that gets the other Somers with torpedoes, and with these Somers dying like this, it is game over for Iran. So first game of this match goes to PANEU. Well done to PANEU, very good positioning, and I guess, I mean, they recognized when they had to position themselves in a very fast way, and also when they had to actually hold. Besides this Petropavlos that was here, that left and gave broadside for no reason and got killed, I found that PANEU managed very well their ships. On the other hand, Iran, I think they were. I saw a little bit of I don't know. Maybe they were not certain of what to do, because they had a Somers being here for quite a bit of time, and even if he wasn't really, I mean, he didn't approach the cap a single time. So I don't exactly know what was the plan. Maybe they were uncertain of what to do, but I don't know. Well, Iran managed to actually stop B and A, but as you can see, they are out of HP. So yeah, double kill for the PANEU Yamato. Well done, nice shot. So PANEU wins the first one. Okay. So now we are gonna wait a little bit, and then we are gonna have the next map is gonna be, as I said, Shatter. No? Chart? No, it is Shatter. Okay. Nice. So like this. So, oh well, PANEU is one, of course. It's 1-0 for PANEU. If they win the other one, the next one, it is gonna be a they are gonna proceed. If they don't, we are gonna have the third game. We will see. We will see. What do you think about this game, guys, in chat? I know that there is the delay, so I will be able to read your comments 5 minutes later. But yeah, it was a close match in the end, in my opinion. But PANEU had the advantage and the point advantage from start to finish. I don't exactly understand why Iran gave so much. I mean, they had 2 destroyers for each team, but for some reasons, Iran gave so much map control and point advantage to PANEU, just to have the time to get all the ships in their positions. I think Iran lost too much time. They lost too much time positioning their ships in the positions that they were planning, and they just lost too much time, and then there was not enough time to actually push. Plus, they lost too much HP. Too much HP in the first half of the match, basically, because, as I said before, if you want to leave the enemy with a point advantage in the first half of the match, you have to win HP wise. If you lose point wise and HP wise, then you have a hard time climbing back your path to victory. And it was exactly what happened to Iran. They were just struggling too much going back into the match. But we will see about this match. This was, let me just check. I think, yeah, that was Iran pick. So this one is PANEU pick. So we will see. We will see who is gonna be prevailing. Everyone is here, so I think we are about to start the second match, round 2. One of our guys. Okay, they are asking for 1 minute of, let's say, break. Okay, they seem to be ready. Hello from Slovenia. Hi, Rusko. Hi from Italy. I'm telling them that we are ready. Okay, let's go, boys. Oh, come on, server overloaded. Nice meme. Nice meme. Come on. Come on, Wargaming. Don't sabotage us. Come on, guys, retry. Ah, come on, again, server overloaded. What the fuck? Don't tell me that we have to restart the training room. What? I mean, with all the amount of games that were being played on last Sunday, I never had a single technical issue, and now we have this after the first round of the first match. Oh, come on! What is wrong with you? Come on, guys. Let's try again. I don't know what to do. They have to just keep trying to start, basically. Hello? They're not trying anymore. Come on, go. Try. Oh, this time worked. Awesome. Here we are, guys. At the third attempt, we managed to start this game. Okay, so again, double summers for each team. This time, double Yamato and double Kremlin, so identical picks as for BBs. Iran brings double Stalingrad, only one Venezia this time, and a Nevsky and a Des Moines, against double Hindenburg, Stalingrad, Venezia, and Des Moines. So pretty similar setups for both teams, as you can see. They are very, I mean, they're slightly different in... Iran has brought, this time they brought more radars. 1, 2, 3, 4 radars against only 2. So PANEU has some plans. They must have some plans about these two Hindenburgs and the Venezia for some flanking maneuvers, something, because this is a very off-meta comp. So we will see how they are gonna deploy and how if and how these ships are gonna be effective. So don't tell me that this guy is AFK. Is he moving? Yeah, he's moving. Okay, so Sommers, Des Moines, Kremlin, and well, this Stalingrad is now rotating, so I'm not sure about his destination. Let's say. I think Iran is sending the vast majority of their forces towards the sea flank, because as you can see, this Stalingrad is repositioning himself, I mean, towards the central part of the map. We will see where he's gonna stop, but they are sending Venezia, Nevsky, Des Moines, and a Sommers and this Kremlin towards the area between B and C. This Yamato is taking a wide path. I guess she's gonna go around A, between A and B, or along this line here. One destroyer is going towards A, and this Stalingrad is gonna be here in the middle. Okay, so they're gonna be playing Stalingrads in a much more static position, static way. PANEU on the other side is sending Venezia, 1 Sommers on C. A Hindenburg is going towards C. But Hindenburg is a very slow ship, so it is gonna take a while for this Hindenburg to reach his position, and the Yamato, while they're sending Stalingrad, Hindenburg, Kremlin, and the other submerged on A, and the Des Moines in the middle, as I said. So PANEU is splitting. I think they are splitting more evenly than IRN, because as you can see, IRN is sending almost nothing around A, and they are heavily committing towards C and B as well. So PANEU has a slightly different approach. They are sending ships in, they have a less central presence, only a Des Moines and this Yamato, and they are sending this Hindenburg, the Venetian submerged on this flank, Stalingrad, Hindenburg, Kremlin, and the submerged on the other flank. So we will see if IRN wants to win this match. They have to gain a major victory around C cap, in my opinion, because there is no way they're gonna win on A with this little, because PANEU has brought far more ships and much more firepower than IRN. But we will see. We will see. Especially, I'm really curious to see what is this Stalingrad going to achieve against this Yamato in a nose-to-nose fight. Yeah, because if this Yamato knows how to shoot, she can farm the upper part of this Stalingrad, the upper nose and the bow of 25 millimeters. So we will see. Yeah, the Stalingrad is even shooting HE at the nose in Yamato, and this is actually an intelligent thing to do. Very interesting approach from both these Des Moines. They are just reversing one towards each other. Ooh, nice shot there. What I guess was it the Kremlin? Yeah, it was the Kremlin. Kremlin heavily punished this Des Moines with at least one citadel. So very well done to IRN Kremlin. Gortan, this player that was playing Republic in the previous match, he knows how to shoot, absolutely. So well done to him. Is this Des Moines? I think he reversed a little bit too much. Yeah, he's down to 12k, so he's under a lot of pressure. So he's gonna be forced to play extra safe. So I think IRN will be able to take B eventually. But once again, IRN is sending the destroyers very far away from the caps. They gave C, they lost C to this Hindenburg and they lost A to the submerged. So even if IRN has 4 radars against 2, they gave 2 caps to PANEU, while they are not taking B so far. I don't understand this kind of approach. If you have this amount of radars and this radar advantage, you are expected to have a much more closer, much stronger presence around the caps, in my opinion. So because if you're not doing this, why are you bringing 4 radars then? If you are not fighting for the caps and you're allowing the enemy ships to actually get the caps for free. I don't understand this kind of approach. Once again, Iran is in the exact same situation as before. They have no caps. The PANEU has the point advantage, but this time, at least, as you can see, the HP bars are, for now at least, in favor of IRN, even if this submerged ate a torpedo, I guess. So he's very much crippled down. He's below half HP, so he has to play extra safe. Well, this submerged is full HP, so questionable. We will see. PANEU has 2 ships that are under a lot of pressure, which are this Des Moines and this Yamato that is already half HP. This Des Moines is also taking some damage. We will see. But once again, PANEU is now in the lead, in the sense that they don't have to do anything in particular. They just have to hold. They just have to hold and trade, because they have the point advantage and the cap advantage. And this Des Moines even gave up on B cap, which is the only cap that IRN can get, that they should be able to get. Even if now this submerged from IRN is approaching A, but they are sending the destroyer, the only healthy destroyer that they have, they are sending it to the only cap that is actually guarded by two different raiders from two different sides. So this submerged is gonna have a hard time capping A. As you can see, okay, they are now raidering in the submerged, so we will see how much damage he's gonna take. It is this Des Moines radar for now. Starting shooting. Yeah, a couple of hits, but this is not gonna be too much pain for the submerged. But still, it is gonna buy time for PANEU to build up the point advantage even more. Let's see these torpedoes. Submerged is fine, but he lost another chunk of HP, so he's down to 3k, and I don't know. They have to put into use their Kremlin. Iran has to make use of this Kremlin because they need to push harder. Absolutely. They need to crossfire this Hindenburg. This Kremlin is gonna push like this, and this Des Moines is gonna stay nose in like this. So if this Hindenburg wants to torpedo Des Moines, maybe he's even going for the ram. In this specific situation, going for the ram would be much safer than going for the torps, in my opinion. This Des Moines, if he loads HE, he can settle the Hindenburg from this range. Too late. He had to load the previous volley, and that Hindenburg played well. He managed to get his torps off. So they traded one Hindenburg for one Des Moines, and in my opinion, it was in PANEU favor, this trade. Absolutely. So now this submerged now has the opportunity to get C at least. It is going to be contested by the Kremlin, but it is going to be the submerged that it is going to be actually getting C for Iran. And this is going to be the first cap for Iran in the entire match so far, because this submerged, as we said, was cross-radared by this Des Moines and this Taliban, and he lost more than half HP, and he wasn't able to get A, and now the enemy submerged is approaching, and the moment he spots this submerged, it is going to be hard for this guy to do anything. Submerged has like 5.9 detection, if I'm not mistaken, so they are about to spot each other. Let's see what they decide to do. Wait, okay, this guy decides, yeah, he decided to smoke up because he understands that he's not in the position to actually do anything. But he's now radared again by the Des Moines. Can I see? Yeah. This is what... Hello? This is what Iran sees. This is what PANEU sees. Yeah, they do see the... they do have vision of the submerged. If they can get this submerged down, it is gonna be huge for PANEU. Can they still see him? Yeah, he's still in radar range. Yeah, now he goes dark. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This Yamato is being under a lot of pressure, and she's about to go down. But look at that. They might even get B with this Des Moines. It is impressive. Yamato goes down, but B is gonna fall into PANEU hands. Briefly, but no. This Des Moines he was too scared from the torpedoes, I think, and he just accelerated out of the cap a little bit too soon. So yeah. Interesting. It is still undecided, but as I said, now they have one cap for each team. Ooh, nice hits on the Hindenburg there. Nice hits on the Hindenburg by the Yamato, I guess. And yeah, the HP advantage, Iran has still a quite good lead of 50k, but one torpedo volley and the point lead is gone. This Yamato is under a lot of pressure. Kremlin is shooting HE, and these submerged torpedoes are very nasty. Can he find a gap in between these torpedoes? If he can find this gap, he will be one of the luckiest Yamatos in the world. Let's see if he finds the gap. If he doesn't, he might be dead. Yamato has a good torpedo protection. No, okay. One? Okay, only one. One is not that bad. But I think this is... yeah, this is a perma-fire? Okay. Yeah, he's under a lot of pressure. They got the Hindenburg here. They are now concentrating their forces around B. And they are gonna get B. They have the ship advantage and the point advantage. And now the cap advantage. So this is looking promising for IRN now. But once this Yamato goes down, this Stalingrad is gonna be YOLO rushed by the PANEU submerged, I guess, because he's far too close to the the island to avoid that. Yeah, he's now radaring. He has vision of the submerged now, but he has no way of actually surviving this. Yamato goes down. This Stalingrad is gonna be YOLO torped by this submerged. And look at that. One torpedo volley, two torpedo volleys. GG, well played. Okay, and now the HP lead is gone basically. So it is still not settled, this match. Now this submerged is caught in a very nasty spot because he's proxy detected by the Des Moines that is gonna happily charge at him now. Yeah, I think he's not gonna get the ram off. Oh, he potatoed. Oof, almost. So yeah, I think that was kind of a throw. Oof. Okay, now IRN is throwing big time. I mean, this Stalingrad should have recognized that he would have been YOLO torped by this submerged if he was staying here. And in a blink of an eye, IRN lost the two destroyers that they had. Both submerged died in just a couple of seconds. And now the situation is not looking that great anymore. Can they get the submerged in return? I think he's... ooh, can he accelerate in time? Oof, okay. He was lucky to catch the torpedo on his tail, not on the middle section. So now IRN is crossfired because, I mean, as you can see, PANEU wins. IRN must know by now that they are not good. I mean, they cannot win like this. They need at least one kill. And even with one kill, I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough or not. Questionable. This Nevsky is left behind to actually guard C. This submerged is still pretty healthy and he's gonna have an easy time getting into C, getting to this side of the island. Yeah, Nevsky is radaring, but there is no way she's gonna kill the submerged. I mean, everything can happen, but I highly doubt that this submerged is gonna allow this Nevsky to kill him. I mean, he's almost full HP. Nevsky radar is not a short duration, but and Nevsky DPM is not to be underestimated, but still, I don't think so. So at some point, this submerged is gonna enter the C cap, and it is gonna be a cap for IRN for PANEU. In the meantime, here this Stalingrad is stuck here. He's gonna eat some torpedoes, or not. Okay, very good torpedo beat actually. And now it is all on the shoulders of this Kremlin. This Kremlin now has to do something. For example, if he can kill this Des Moines, it would be huge. But I think this Des Moines played smart and he reversed behind the island, so it's impossible for this Kremlin to actually get the Des Moines. I guess the Venezia is the designated ship that will have to deal with the Des Moines, but it is going to be a hard thing to actually achieve. And now this Kremlin is going to have to put himself into a crossfire between this Kremlin and this Stalingrad, plus submerged torpedoes coming from the left flank. And this is literally do or die for IRN. This is do or die, and we will see how this is gonna go. This Nevsky has the Venezia on his flank, and he's far away, but if he's a range Venezia, he can reach the Nevsky, and the Summers is just torping left, right, and center. A lot of tension, guys. A lot of tension is in the water at the moment. Kremlin is gonna hit a torpedo. I mean, okay, never mind. Stalin goes down, and yeah. I mean, if this Kremlin can get a very good volley on this Stalin, I was about to say, with the front turrets, and avoid to then if he can shoot before the Stalin, he might get the kill, but I don't think this is the case. No. Too little, too late. Well, PANEU wins. PANEU goes forward and will go against the winner again between Throw and Anime. And this means that Iran is out of the tournament. There were both very close matches, but I think that Iran made some critical mistakes of giving way too much point and a huge lead to PANEU. For no reasons. So GG PANEU, well done Iran, but I'm heavily questioning some choices made by Iran, honestly. But nevertheless, there were very intense matches. So GG, well played to both teams, honestly. We will see about PANEU going forward in the tournament. Iran, best of luck for the next tournament. In the meantime,